Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. I don't know where you are, what you're doing today. I know here where I am, the sun is shining. It's a little chilly, but the sun is shining and it's a gorgeous day. Welcome back to Your Story's Not Over. You're still writing it with me, your host, Erin. I want to talk to y'all about something that's a common mistake. It's a common mistake that I made. And it's a common mistake that I constantly hear other people making. Do you know you're not what you label yourself as? Let me touch on that. Over and over again, I hear, I have anxiety. I'm ADHD. I'm bipolar. Do you hear that? I'm? You are none of these things. Are you experiencing symptoms of? Maybe so. Are you dealing with? Maybe so. Quit labeling yourself. Stop it. There's no reason. I have depression. Okay. How about I'm dealing with some depression? You know, it's all a matter of how you look on everything, and it's all a matter of perspective. Everything in life. Whether you realize that now or not, every move you make in life is all a matter of how you perceive it, how you want it to be. That's where the power inside of you comes. That's the whole point in all this. So when you're out there battling things in life and you're labeling yourself as a victim of it, how are you getting anywhere? You should be labeling yourself as things like, I'm a happy person. I'm an eccentric person. I'm a funny person. You know, so much in society, so many people, so many times, they end up losing their self-confidence because they are creating who they are in the wrong ways. Now, I get that. I get that that's a learned thing. I get that a lot of us have never been taught that. I get it. I really do. But that's okay. You can't play that card. Suck it up, buttercup. You are no longer under your parents' roof. And if you are and you're about to get out on your own and be an adult, then put your big girl panties on and be an adult. You are not a victim. You are not to be labeling yourself as something that you are dealing with in life. Label yourself as somebody and something you strive to be, not what you're dealing with. Because what you're dealing with is not who you are. That is not the core you. That is not your heart. And when you start labeling yourself as what you're dealing with instead of who you really are, guess what? Everyone around you is going to see that in you only, what you're dealing with. I made the mistake forever. I was diagnosed as bipolar, right? So I would tell people I'm bipolar. You know, how many people, whenever I did a normal woman thing, would go, oh, she's just crazy with her bipolar. Or if I was dealing with real pain of losing, like when my sister committed suicide or the loss of a loved one or a friend, anything, dealing with grief. Oh, it must be her medicine. It must be. That's only because me, myself, and I labeled myself as that. Now, come to turn out, I was accidentally diagnosed, and I'm not even upset about it. It's actually a beautiful thing in the big scheme of things. At the time, it did not feel so, but now in life, it does. Now I label myself with, I'm an eccentric person. I like to laugh and I like to have fun because that's who I am. And that's what I want people to see. So remember that when you are labeling yourself with something you are dealing with and you identify as that is who you are, that's what the rest of the world's going to see too, sweetheart. And let me tell you something else. When that's what the rest of the world sees, you're going to be battling. You're going to be battling inside of yourself to prove to yourself and to prove to the world that that's not who you are. But that's what you're verbally telling That's what you're putting out there for the world and the universe to know. Quit labeling yourself with stuff you're dealing with. I don't think I can say it any other way. Quit labeling who your personality is, who the core you is, who your heart and soul is with something you are dealing with, no matter what it is. That is not you, but that is something you are dealing with in life. And there is a difference. Remember, you're freaking awesome. Make today freaking awesome. Quit labeling yourself because you are freaking awesome. We'll catch you next time. And your story's not over. You're still writing it. Peace out.